everyone, welcome back to WsCube. So, as told in our previous session, in this session we will be downloading Python software, that is Python Idle. In this session, we will be learning how we can download it, how we can use it. So, I'll be teaching you that. So, before we start that, let's have a small recap on what we have learned in our previous session. So far from the starting session, we have covered what is coding, what is programming language, what is compiler and interpreters, and what is Python and its advantages and its scope.
Also, if you want to become a successful data analyst and you want to learn from our industrial experts, then you may call on the number given below, or you can also click on the link given in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So let's get started, guys.
So in this session, we will be installing IDLE. Let's have a look on how we can install IDLE. There are few simple steps that you need to follow in order to install IDLE in your Windows, desktop or laptop or computer. So let's have a look on how it can be done. I'll be giving you a practical representation on how it can be done. So all you need to do is you need to go to your browser and all you need to write over there is www.python.org. As soon as you'll click on that, you will be redirected to a page like this. Here, if you'll scroll down, there are so many things given. All the latest news, upcoming events about Python, everything is provided over here. But our main agenda over here is to download Python. So we won't do anything. We will just go to downloads. Here we will find all the releases. In the all the releases option, we have the latest version over here. You don't have to do anything. You just have to click on download Python 3.10.2. 3.10.2. As soon as I click on that, it gives me an option that where I can save it. As soon as you click on save, it will be installed in your computer. Once it is installed, once we have the setup with us, all you need to do is add Python 3.10 to path. It is very important. Please do remember to check this box written over here that add Python 3.10 to path. After that, we can click on the install now button and it will be quickly installed. Okay guys, so it is done. Once the setup is successful, all you need to do is click on the close button at the bottom in the search bar. Once you click on idle, here it will show you your Python application and all you need to do is double click on it. As soon as you click on it, you will be able to see the Python shell. So this is the area where we get our code. Once we run our code, this is the area where we get our output of our code. If you want to create a new file, all you need to do is click on file, click on new file, and here a new file will be created. So while saving this new file, I will give you one suggestion. Don't save the file in the same path where your Python application is there. Do save it in some different folder, maybe at different location, but don't save it in the same location where your Python software itself is there. Right, guys, so I hope it is clear. I'll also show you okay how it works. So I'm just gonna write a small statement over here like hello world. And if I click on the run button, here control F5 is a shortcut to run the code. And I need to just save this file, so maybe I'll just save it on my desktop as Python 001.py. Now what is .py? So .py is nothing but the extension for the Python files. All your Python files come with the extension of .py. So as soon as you'll save it, this program will be run, and here in the shell you can see we have our output over here, that is hello world. So this is how you can download Python, and this is how it looks like when you run it. So I hope guys how to install Python in Windows is pretty much clear to you. And stay connected. In the next session I will be teaching you how to download PyCharm. Don't get confused with what is now idle. Now what is PyCharm is just another software where I will be teaching you how to code. Yes, idle is good, but PyCharm has its own advantages. Don't delete idle. Only if you have idle in your computer, then only the PyCharm can work. PyCharm cannot work idly by itself. It needs idle to work, and it is just that PyCharm has a better user interface. It has more advantages, so we will be using PyCharm, and I'll be teaching you how we can download it in our next session. So stay connected, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.